All right, first question now. Who is a better team right now, Bayern Munich or Arsenal? Robbo, what do you think?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with, for the stats, it has to be Bayern Munich, because they've won everything that's been thrown at them. They're winning games by 3 and 4 and 5. They're playing some great football. They're defending very well, and they're doing well in the Champions League. So I'm going to say, at the moment, just based on stats and the score lines, it has to be Bayern Munich.
Oh, it's a good thing that these two are going to play each other soon. Jan, what about you?
I was desperate for Robbo not going for Arsenal, so I'm going to have an argument. But yes, I would say Bayern Munich, but I will give Arsenal a bit of encouragement, because this weekend they, after 16 games in a row in all competitions winning, they only got a 2-2 at Union Berlin, and Harry Kane equalizes in 90+3. Vincent Kompany was celebrating, and now their conspiracy is that Vincent Kompany is desperate to go through the season without losing, like Bayer Leverkusen did a couple of seasons ago. But that's going to be one fantastic football game between Bayern Munich and Arsenal. But I still think, also based on the known fact that now that Bayern Munich will be slight favourites.
Stevie, what say you?
You'd have to go with Bayern because of the manner of the victories.
Yeah.
You know, Arsenal have gotten victories in all kinds of different ways. Generally, Bayern have done it by just basically outplaying, outcreating, outscoring for fun the opposition. So right now, you would have to go with Bayern.
All right, everyone going with the German Giants. Hard to argue there. Robbo, next question for you. Eze was kind of invisible in the game against Sunderland, so should Arteta look to play him a little higher up, closer to the forwards?
Well, his favourite position is sort of, when he was at Crystal Palace, was playing on the left-hand side, but just tucking in. So he's almost playing through an inside left position. That seems to be his best position. But Arteta's got to play the formation that he wants to play, and he's got several other players that can play in that role. So Eze can play anywhere along the front line, I think, and he can play as an attacking midfield player. So no, I don't think Arteta has to sort of say, oh, you've got to play closer to the front players. He's a good player, and over the course of the season, he'll score and create goals for Arsenal. Not always in the side, but he will always create and score goals.
Jan, this is your area of the pitch. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a bit undercommunicated, and I'm not speaking for my Norwegians again now, but I think it's a bit undercommunicated that Arsenal is missing Martin Ødegaard. Yes, they were having. Yeah, but they were. Yeah, I'm not.
I was just going to say that as well.
I'm a Norwegian, because he's playing in there, and Arsenal is winning in different ways. It's a trend now to say that they only win through set pieces, but that is a part of our football. We respect them for that. But for Arsenal to win the league, they also need to have a great game plan. And the conductor there, you can be as English as much as you want and celebrating Declan Rice, but the conductor for Arsenal is Martin Ødegaard, and they need to get him back.
Stevie, you want to give in your 2 cents? You and Dan had a bit of a debate over Eze when he first joined Arsenal.
Did we?
Yeah. Same. I believe you said that he should play now.
I can't remember exactly, but I'm going to guess Dan was wrong. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I think if there was one game not to judge Eze on, it would be Sunderland. Yeah. Sunderland, in general, were missing out the middle of the park and making it a physical battle. So Sunderland wouldn't be the right place to judge him. I understand what Jan's getting at with Ødegaard. You know, in the final third, he goes about it in a different way. He sees it. He sees a little gap pass that a lot of players don't see. But I quite like Eze in there. I've got to say that.
He is a special player. Next question is for all except Stevie. Oh, you've been included.
Hey Gunners, did you guys hear that debate? Who's the best team in Europe right now, Bayern Munich or Arsenal? Yeah, once again, when it comes to Arsenal, the media brings that same old script. Oh, Bayern has more tradition. They smash everyone 5-0. They've got Harry Kane. But hold on, let's actually look at what's happening on the pitch. Bayern might be thrashing teams in the Bundesliga, but let's be honest, most of those opponents are teams Arsenal would destroy with ease. Meanwhile, Arsenal are dominating the toughest league in the world, facing City, Liverpool, Tottenham, United, and still showing consistency, discipline, and a defence that's nearly impossible to break. They say, oh, Bayern are the favourites because they win by 4 or 5 goals. But Arsenal win real games, tactical, physical, intelligent battles. This team doesn't win by chance, they win because they understand the game, because Arteta built a machine. And you know what really gets me? When people say Arsenal only win through set pieces, or that we rely too much on Rice, these guys clearly don't understand tactical evolution. Today's Arsenal can win any way, with possession, with pressing, with a solid defence, with aerial dominance, whatever the game demands. And about Odegaard, Jan made one fair point. He is the maestro, but even without him, this team keeps winning. You know what that shows? Collectivity, maturity, real strength, something that Bayern, with all their star power, doesn't always show. So if we're talking about the best team in Europe right now, I'll say it loud and clear, Arsenal are the most complete, most balanced, and most mentally prepared team on the continent. Bayern may have history, but Arsenal are writing theirs right now. And if you also believe Arsenal are Europe's strongest team today, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss a single Gunners update. Because here, the fans' voice speaks loud, and it speaks with passion. Calafiori injury scare has Arsenal fans holding their breath. Right, just when we thought we were finally getting bodies back, here we go again. Riccardo Calafiori has picked up a knock while on international duty with Italy, and honestly, the timing couldn't be worse. What's the damage? According to journalist Ryan Taylor on X, Calafiori's been training away from the Italy squad due to a hip issue. Yeah, a hip issue. Those are those words no Arsenal fan wants to hear given his injury history last season. He's already been ruled out of Italy's match against Moldova, which is their first game of this November international break. Not ideal, but here's the slightly better news. Calafiori is apparently prioritising recovery and hoping to be back for Italy's clash against Norway. So it's not a total disaster yet. Why this matters more than you think. Look, we're top of the Premier League right now, which is brilliant. But City are breathing down our necks, and our schedule after the break? It's not getting any easier. Calafiori has been absolutely immense for us this season when he's played. His ability to invert, carry the ball forward, and provide that left-sided balance has transformed how we play. Losing him now, with the fixtures piling up, would be a massive blow. Arteta's nightmare continues. Mikel's already dealing with an injury crisis. Multiple first-team players are on the sidelines. The international break was supposed to be a chance for some to recover and return ready to go. Instead, he's sitting at Colney, phone in hand, anxiously waiting for updates from international camps. Every manager's worst nightmare, the waiting game. For now, all we can do is wait and hope this is just a precaution. Calafiori's made of stronger stuff, and hopefully he'll be back training fully in the next few days. But let's be real. We need him fit and ready when the Premier League returns. No time for slip-ups, not with what's at stake this season. How worried are you about Calafiori's injury? Think it's just a minor scare, or are you getting flashbacks to last season? Let us know in the comments. If you want all the latest Arsenal injury updates throughout the international break, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We'll keep you posted the second we hear anything. Stay strong, Gooners. We've been through worse.